I can make coffee now. There's loads of folk mentioned in the last video, Ben's good at fitness but he can't make a coffee. But I figured out how to use a machine and they were good at it. I swapped out the lattes. I spoke about it being too much fat. It was like 5.4 or 5.5 grams of fat in one latte, and to me, at this stage in prep, ain't worth it. So I got the Americanos. I had a wee bit of milk in it, but I still track that, but it's so much like less obviously than what you get in a latte. Today we've got chest and shoulders, push session, still can't speak properly. So I'll record that for you and I'll catch up with you before we go to there. Just finished lunch there, same old lunch, chicken rice and tender stem broccoli, but if you've not watched my full day eating, that's the video before this, so make sure you watch that. Now just going to head to the gym for a push session. So intro workout, always the same, that's in my full day eating as well, but the pre-workout of choice today will be the Alpha Line one. Focusing. So the Alpha Line Gummy Gains one, it's good there, but it's not as good as MVP. But what I've been doing recently is keeping the MVP till my leg day, the day that I feel you need to be nutting again. But I'm gonna have this today, still decent with the Nova pump. I actually ordered another different pump formula, like a non-stim pump. Fucking hell. I've also ordered another non-stim pump formula for Insight Subs, and that's coming this week, so I'll make sure I let you know how that is. But gonna have this when I walk to the gym and then go train push. So time to grow these breasts. See you in the gym. like it's turned out to be quite a nice day, man, eh? Sun is out, but that was another decent push session. The day marks 3 weeks out from my comp, 17 weeks done, 3 weeks to go, so no long at all. But again, one thing that helps is when you're training with boys who enjoy training, eh? Again, I like training myself sometimes, but it's always good having boys to push you a bit and spot you and whatnot. But next we're going to go home now and have food, and then I've got to check in with my coach in an hour. But it's good having a coach who stays close to you, because then they can see you in person, eh? So okay, you're always going to look different in pictures and videos than what you do in person, so I'm going to go that. Another thing actually was my posing trunks came, eh? So obviously I'm competing in bodybuilding, so you need to wear like the wee posing trunks, wee pant things, man, and they came during the week and I tried them on and I feel very uncomfortable with them, eh? I feel insecure about my sexuality. Okay, like when they came, nobody was in the house, I was in my flat myself, and I was trying them on and I was like, I better shut these blinds, man, in case anybody looks in and thinks, that boy's got his bird's pants on, sir. So but I'll show you them, eh? They're sexy like, but okay, there. Okay, one thing is, if you get a wee bit excited and your wee man starts growing, and you're fucked, eh? There's absolutely no hiding in them. There's no covering that one up, but part of the process. So I'm going to go home now, have food, head through to Livingston to see my coach, and I'll take you with me. So I'll see you then. So time to show you my wee panties. These wee posing trunks now. It does feel weird being in them. It feels even weirder, aye, showing it to a camera, eh? But time to show you these wee bad boys. Didn't judge me, eh? They're purple velvet ones, by the way, eh? So even sexier. But I've got my trousers on now. Legs are coming in too. Sexy, eh? Okay, wee belters, eh? But feels weird being in them, but obviously you need to wear them for when I'm bodybuilding and the category I'm going in. But okay, it does help. You can like see a lot more of your leg, and especially like my legs are quite lean higher up, eh? So it helps when you've not got that covered. But hi, there you go. You've seen my posing trunks. So hopefully on stage the judges like them. Okay, if the judges like them, then maybe win it. But gonna have food now and then go through and see my coach, so I shall take you then. See you in a bit.
Massive difference on the day.
You can tell that with people when you go and watch though.
100%.
Who's practicing who hasn't.
Well, and that's the thing, see when you go to a lot of shows and you're like, you know what I mean, you're waiting to be impressed, and then you're like, fucking hell, like this boy's been, like, could be the leanest guy on stage, and he's obviously no practice posing at all, and just like he's absolutely fucked it. He would have won this if he, do you know what I mean?
Make it. I wore these under my trousers to go get my hair cut, and when you said no, I was like, mate, that's sound. But I still was at my hairdresser's, and I was sitting at hairdressers and I had these on, and I was thinking, nobody knows I'm wearing a thong, man. I was like,
but you do.
I knew it, and I was like, oh my god, like make sure nobody could see anything, man. But
did you quite like it though?
Fucking hated it, man. Even walking in, she was like, I know you've got a thong, man. Like, how do you think I feel, man?
That's it. Good on the glutes. Yeah, that's totally fine, mate. It's a really good pose for you. Good, really good.
So, time to talk about my sleeping routine. Well, what I do before I go to bed anyway. So, can loads of folk will like ask, as soon as I post a picture like what supplements I take, loads of folk ask about supplements. So what I would say is, don't worry about supplements when there's other things you could do before having to use supplements. So I've got a list of a few things I use before bed and things I do before bed to help me get a better sleep. So for tracking your sleep, for starters, the app I use is called Sleep Cycle. So Sleep Cycle is basically an app that you put your phone next to your bed, and it gives you stats when you wake up and how long you've been sleeping for, your quality sleeping percentage, like when you were awake and asleep and a deep sleep. So I'll just put that there if it's focusing. Like it tells you when you're in a deep sleep, when you're awake, how long you've slept for. Like the quality sleep, like in a percentage, so that's pretty decent to have that. Okay, my average time of sleep's 8 hours, so, and that's over 131 days I've tracked this for, so just as soon as I started prep, near enough, so that's good. So one thing today before you go out and buy some of the stuff that I'm going to show you now is cut out food and water. So like an hour or 2 hours before bed, like stop drinking water, because kind of last thing you want to be is like up all night pissing, and kind that's going to ruin your sleep. Food, secondly, like I have a light meal before my bed. So I have like Snacky Jacks and peanut butter, as you would have seen on my previous videos, like before I got to my bed. And that's a light snack. And the reason I have that is like, so I'm not going to bed hungry, because that's no good. So going to bed with a light snack, but no like overly full stomach, because you don't want to be lying in bed and you're sitting trying to digest food and feeling quite sick. So make sure cut out food and water like an hour or 2 hours before bed. The main thing, invest in a good bed. Okay, we just moved into this flat. Luckily my gran goes in your bed. I never realised how fucking dear beds were, man. Cause like £1,200 for a bed and a mattress, but Ken, it's an investment at the end of the day. Like you're in your bed 8 hours a night, well maybe like give or take a few hours, but like if you're in your bed for 8 hours a night, that's a lot of like your life spent in your bed. So get a good bed, you'll get a better night's sleep, because I couldn't imagine anything worse than moving about and it's creaking and there's fucking springs popping and shit. So get a good bed. My Ali G specs, as you would have seen in my last video, or if you've got my Instagram, you see me wearing them. Like, they're just blue light blockers. They block out your blue light on things like your television, your phone, your iMac and stuff like that. But if you didn't want to go by them, like most phones nowadays, if you go into the brightness on your phone, you can actually click night mode and you'll see it puts like an orange film over the phone, like over your screen and shit, and that just takes out the blue light in your phone and like releases stress for your eyes, but like saves your eyes getting all stressed. And like only reason I bought them was because I seen other boys that I follow on Instagram and like YouTube and shit, like I seen them wearing them, I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy them. And then when you're watching a film, like see if you're sitting at night and you're watching a film for ages, or you're watching telly, then you take them off, everything's so bright, so it just like dims the lights down, and it does help a lot. Now the main thing I found help during my sleep was these wee nasal strips. So they're like, it's a couple of quid for a packet of 30, so that'll do you a month. Just put it out your nose and it just opens up your breathing, so better breathing you're getting during your sleep, better recovery, better sleep, better gains, man. So the folk were using like lavender spray and shit on their covers, or a lavender candle. So I went out and bought a Yankee candle. This is a lemon lavender one, so, and then I thought it was like 15 quid for a candle, man. But it does smell good, so I like that like half an hour before my bed. And that's pretty much all a day. So, in fact, one more thing, make sure your room's nice and cold, like open a window half an hour before you go to bed, or have a fan or something, just to like cool your room down or just help you relax and stuff. But obviously if you like being roasting during your sleep, then do that. But so I'll just go through this list again of what I've got. So we've got blue light blocker glasses, nasal strips, a lavender candle or a lavender spray. Again, food and water, just try cutting it out, but don't make yourself hungry before bed. So if you're really hungry, like have a light snack but don't have a big meal. I use the app Sleep Cycle, so you just click when you're going to bed, it has an alarm on it as well. Click when you're going to bed, turn your phone upside down, and then when you wake up, swipe up and it tells you like how long you've slept for and how good your sleep was. In fact, one more thing is, like, do something you enjoy before bed, like if you enjoy playing Xbox or PlayStation or something, or enjoy watching TV, do something that's like you can chill out to. So like I come in, well, I was going to say chill out to, but I've been watching that Line of Duty, and if you watch that, you didn't chill out, that's stressful as anything. But you come in, enjoy watching it, then you get caught up on work or this, that, and the next time, just try and chill out for half an hour before bed, and then that's everything I do. I think I've covered everything there. So that is my pre-bed sleep routine. I've done that every single night of prep, and my sleep has been very good. Now, like, sleep's massively important, especially if you're like training hard and trying to recover. Like, it's just as important as training and nutrition, I think, again, recovery. If you're not recovering properly, then you're missing out on a lot of gains, man. So make sure you get your sleep on point. But I think we're going to end the video with that. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. It's just another day in the life of what I do. Now, like, it's very repetitive, I can, but I just try and put in like a certain topic in each video. So this one was obviously based on my sleep. And if you want to see anything else, or there's anything else you want to see, or a topic you want me to go over, make sure you let me know on Instagram or comment down below. But if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, because we're trying to grow a family here. I try to grow a YouTube family. So if you could like, subscribe, that would help me a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, chaps.